Okay, hello there, and welcome back to Clanfolk, as we are currently in year 2 in the middle of summer. Things going quite well for everybody so far. We have, the other messenger that we had, where we've got to defend Agnes and Katir. So this is what we're going to need. Question is, do we want to signal for backup just now? Or we can try and see if we can persuade them a little bit more, keep things natural, and go more for intimidation. I think maybe we keep things natural. I'm not sure how we're doing for patience. While we're arguing, we don't really have any authority at the moment, so we're going to have to see how things do. See how we go. So, currently, we're losing, it seems, courage. Patience going down. We're getting some authority up. That's good. We're trying to get them there. And we are currently just talking it away with him. Unfortunately, I don't think Arthur has particularly good stats when it comes to persuasion. He's actually pretty good at persuasion, but he's very bad at intimidation. That's good to know. So maybe we actually want to go more towards persuasion. See if we can just persuade him. What do we need to do? We need to see. We basically just need to get a little bit more authority if possible. So yeah, we definitely want to be picking up persuasion more than intimidation. Patience is coming down. Maybe we should signal for backup. Things are getting a bit tetchy. Go back to normal, so we're losing less of the persuasion as we're going. I'm gonna say, hey everybody, get over here. You know what, we might just have to start a brawl. Get out of my swamp. A brawl has erupted. Brawling help. Negotiations have failed and triggered a brawl. Brawling means lead to permanent injuries and should be avoided when possible. The goal of the brawl is to knock out or scare away the opposition. If a brawler's health gets low, they'll be knocked out. If the courage gets low, they'll run away. Only clan folk with their intimidation skill active will brawl, and the higher the intimidation skill, the more likely they will knock out an opponent. The final courage values in the negotiation are applied to each side at the start of a brawl. Alright. Guess we're having a bit of a clash. Let's go. Arthur, you're attacking a bunch of people. Come on, get them. Agnes is going. Anis, they're beating the shit out of it. Go on. Hey, you could help, you know, rather than just getting done. But yep, so we're brawling away. People are getting punched. Good stuff. Yeah, we're ganging up on them. The women are actually ganging up on Murdo. Murdo's getting the shit kicked out of him. On you go, lasses. You get him. In Christian, she's getting in as well. So we're just piling. Arthur's holding his own against this Richard guy. We've absolutely kicked the crap out of Murdo, and now we're just kicking the rest of these guys off as well. This is quite funny, actually. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. We actually seem to be kind of holding them off. Yeah, so we've managed to kick them out. Fine, you win. Keep them. They're not worth the trouble. Hey. We did it. How's everybody feeling after that? We're a little bit injured. Did anybody get any kind of like permanent injuries from that? No, I got some hauling advice. Elspeth, no, you're alright. David, you are injured. Doesn't look like you're permanently injured, so hopefully that's not going to last for too long. I think probably the worst person that got hit, yeah, Arthur got hit pretty bad. David got hit pretty bad, and that was probably the worst of them. So, you know, good going. We did manage to fight them off, so that was an exciting start to the episode. A little bit of a brawl. Well, I say we fight them off, they're still just hanging about, but I'm sure they are going to leave at some point. But yeah, so we just roughed them up a wee bit. You know, kicked them out. This is our swamp, etc. And now that's all done. Now what we're going to do with this room, we're going to turn this room into a little bit more of like a storage area, weren't we? So we maybe could just think about having just a general stockpile here. Probably just of things, just in general. We can think about putting up some shelves and such to put in here. We just want sort of basic things for now. Keep things out of the rain, I think, is the most important thing. We can maybe even think about having some clothing kind of places to grab stuff. We even have like different aisles, because we could use the middle bit here and we can use the outside area as well. But the good news is we have kept Agnes safe. Her and our kid Katir, they can stay here for a while. We didn't send them back to be with their husband. or her ex-husband. I think it was, yeah, it did say it was, the kid was his. Who knows if they were actually married. Or maybe they just got divorced. Who knows? Either way, the main thing is we beat the ever-living snot out of them. So they are now donezo. As far as people's health seems to be going up overall because we're keeping everybody nice and well fed. So hopefully today as well, a bit of a wash today in terms of actually getting things done. But fingers crossed we can get a little bit of health back. Yeah, now that we've got these lovely straw beds, they're able to get their health back pretty quick, which is good. And other than that, everybody's sleeping away. Fantastic. The animal barn, still not quite finished, but we are getting there. It's only summer, we don't really have to worry about it. Autumn will be here soon enough. We also need to make sure we obviously get this tiled stove done when we can. It's, overall things are still okay in terms of temperature though, so we don't really have to worry about it that much. As we come in to the 6th night of summer. There we go. Hopefully our cats can actually do a little bit more about getting rid of some of these rats. I have been seeing them knocking about. So that would be good. We could probably actually make like a little tiled bit here as well. We should probably as well build another haystack, given that we're going to be needing that for storing things coming off. Or sorry, we need that for the stuff going into the thresher. Could move the thresher in there. I think I was kind of suggesting that we could do that. I'd almost rather just kind of put this bit more covered than anything else. What's the issue with the compost bin? We're missing probably sacks, if I had to guess. How many sacks do we have? No, we've got 5 sacks. We're actually doing okay. So I'm not sure what the issue is there. How are we doing for food? We got 6 days worth of food. There is a fox over here. I do not like the look of that. Little vixen. Have to keep a wee eye on her, but we've got some traders coming in. Simon the trader with a female cow, which is the only animal we don't currently have. That's good. We could actually just buy ourselves a wee cow. I don't see a reason that we shouldn't. She is fairly expensive, but we could trade away a couple of our chickens. I'm thinking specifically our older female chicken here. We sell her, and we sell probably the next oldest one, and we'll sell one of the pullets. There we go. It's a good bit of money. We get ourselves a cow, get ourselves a bunch of flax and hay. Yeah, that seems perfect to me. We could sell our hoe as well, or some of our dry peat, but we're still using that for building. So I think we'll just hold off, truth be told, and I think that's pretty good. Hey, we got ourselves a wee cow. A little moo. And all cows must be known as Miss Moo. So she'll make us some milk. We'll be able to get that going for us. Who is this fellow here? Hugh, you are very good at mining. And that's about it. So what about you? Jealous. You are particularly good at farming, which could be quite useful. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Hugh would be quite good. I mean, that's a 3-time aptitude for mining. We do need to do a lot of mining around here. We want to get more iron. You know what, Hugh? We can get you working away. We'll hire you 42 a day. It's a little bit expensive, but we'll make do. And the main reason we want to do that is we do want to harvest up all of this lovely, lovely iron that's just down here at the bottom of the map. There we go. Perfect. We can just clear that out. There doesn't look like there's much iron in any of the mountains. Due to our spawn, we don't really have as many mountains as you would do in other maps. Might want to just clear out this big rock over here as well. Just checking to see if we've got any gold. We may have to do some strip mining. But doesn't really... There's a bit more iron over here, actually. So let's go and clear that out when we get a wee second. Good stuff. None over there. Not seeing any more over there. Another big iron deposit there, so we'll clear that out. Now that we were actually scouting the map, there does seem to be a little bit more iron than I thought there would be. Yeah, there's some more iron even over here. I think that's probably good enough for now. Get Hugh to get on that. He can just go out and he can start mining things up. We're paying them, so shouldn't really matter. We've got more haystacks here. Good stuff. Just to gather that up. That's right, I remember now, because we were going to put these haystacks just kind of like at the exit to the farm so people could just grab them quick. Getting a little path done. Slowly but surely, getting things together. Potentially, what's this, a wee bunny? The fox is taken, and you... No, you're the queen. I thought you were a fox. But I caught myself there. Last thing I'd want is accidentally kill the cat. I don't think I'd hear the end of it from Mrs. Burger. But things are looking okay. How are our little piglets doing? So we've still got our boar. He's getting a little bit on the older side. We've got another male juvenile doing alright. Our sow's pregnant. The other one's an adult as well. Not currently pregnant. This one is a juvenile. Hopefully that'll change soon enough. Miss Moo, you're doing pretty well. We'll try and get you a boyfriend at some point. But we'll just have to see how things happen. How are we doing over here? Still growing up things. Getting some of the berry bushes done. Actually looking pretty decent. Let's see if we can get some berries picked. Yes, we can. Perfect. There we go. Everybody pick up your berries. They'll do good for us. We'll be able to eat them just now. What are we missing over here? We're missing bark, of all things. Probably because we're not really using our planks. Now, what could we use our planks for? We've kind of finished up this kind of area over here. We still need to build this area out here. This is just a wattle fence, so we're not really using much bark. Now, we could do some wooden roofs. They do get a big kind of overlap area, which makes them quite nice. I would use it. The only issue is that it does use nails as well. We've got a new baby sheep. That's great. How are we doing? So we got another little lamb, little lammas. So we've now got our ram, we got our 2 ewes. We're going to have another lamb, potentially more than one, I would hope. And from that, we'll probably have our required eating for the winter, sorry. Got some travellers coming in. I think we could potentially give them a bed for the night, seeing as we do... I mean, Hugh is here, so we only have the... And we don't have any beds free now because we gave them away, didn't we? So we don't actually have any beds free at the moment. Yeah, and you know what? I think we just asked them to leave. We're doing alright for money at the moment. Could be better, but it certainly could be worse. We get a nice trader coming in looking for some proper goods that we have a lot of. We can make a lot of money. Main thing is we got our well up, ready for the winter. We've got our sort of bedrooms area starting to come together. We just got to finish off the building. Got our little area over here, nearly completed. Looking quite nice, if I do say so myself. And we've nearly got our barn completed as well, which we do also want to make sure that we've got a nice little gravel path all the way up, just to improve how speedily we can get there. There we go, we'll just do that for just now. Because it's going to take us a little while to get over these places, and that's not even including the snow that's going to be coming either. Everyone's having a nice little time. We got a new baby Colin. Annis and Arthur. This one's yours. Is it Hugh? You've nicked their bed. You terrible person, you. Okay, maybe you're not quite getting the idea here. And it means that Agnes doesn't get a bed at all. Okay, we're going to need to think about more sleeping area. Maybe we can build another little house. There we go, another sheep. Is that another lamb? Yep, another female lamb. Good stuff. There we go. Now, we could build... Yeah, we definitely need to start building. We could build them out of nails. That is... There is potential in that. It is a nicer building as well. So, yeah, you know what? Seeing as we need the bark, and we can still build here. There we go. So we'll do that. Nice little wooden door there. Make sure that we've got... It can just be like a nice wooden kind of area here. And then do we want to build... Could do some fancy wood, or we can do more tiles. Might be nice to have some fancy tiles, actually. There we go. we'll do that there. If somebody else needs another bed, so let's get it done. And in fact, this is probably a big enough room that we could even think about putting in another toilet, because we will probably need one at this rate. Yeah, if we do that, make sure as well we've got nice little wooden windows on both bits. Very good, very good. Get the speed up. All the animals. The morning commute from the animals to come out. I wonder if we may want to put this down 1. I mean, it doesn't matter so much that this goes from 2 to 1. And that makes it feel a bit more natural. Yeah, so let's put ourselves a little baby basket in there as well. We'll maybe even start putting in some more water dippers. It's fine for them to only have a 1, but I kind of want it to be around a little bit more, so people have more of an option. Now, when it comes to the toilet, there we go. Let's get the toilet in as well. And we'll get ourselves a little straw curtain. There we go. Just a little bit of a privacy curtain. Nobody wants to see you do your dookie. Now, as it comes for traders, so Hugh is working away. We've got Kirsten, who I think actually came yesterday, looking for a place to sleep. She's coming over. She's going to be a trader today. Looks like she's got a couple of animals with her. Not really something we need, but yeah, she's got lambs. She's got a kid goat and a rooster. Don't actually need any of them, but what will you take? So we have a bunch of stone blocks, and you will pay a pretty penny for them. So you know what? Just laden yourself up with stone blocks, I guess. There we go. We've got a bunch of bluebells. We have a whole bunch of leather as well. We could also sell her some leather tunics, etc. We're not going to sell Miss Moo. I don't think she even has the money for it. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately there's not much else for us to take there. We could just sell the rest of our stone blocks, to be quite frank. They do sell for quite a lot. There we go. Ashley to leave. Poor girl, she's coming here with a bunch of animals and then she's just leaving with a backpack full of rocks. She's like, the clan will love this. These absolutely rock. Boomch. But no, things are doing okay. Actually, things are doing okay. Seems like a lot of the animals are kind of eating things over here. Makes sense. They would be. I guess the main thing is that we're just kind of keeping things going. Yep, we've got our flax, reeds, and netting. Plenty of cured flax stems. Was there something else we needed to do, though? I have a feeling we're missing something for... Have we still not built a flax dresser? I don't know if we have. Okay. Right, so we'll need to get that done. I wonder if we move the workbench... Yeah, if we move it over into here, like so, and then we build ourselves the retter. Or sorry, the dresser. And we pop it in here. And this is more of like the clothing kind of area, where they kind of like do stuff to do with clothing, and then this workbench is kind of more in amongst all the sort of general goods and ingredients they might need. I wonder if we even want to put like a little door up here so we don't have to walk all the way around. That's probably using up quite a lot of time in order to do that. Something to consider. Something to consider. I think we're okay for just now. Just a little bit. We've still got the stone walkway, so it shouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Got some more dried berries. Let's get ourselves some flax fibers, given that we've got a whole bunch retted. Yeah, probably do. Keep people busy. Get some more tasks on the go. As always, tasks are just flowing in faster than they could be made. We need more places for people to wash themselves, which does mean that we'll need more baths. Okay, so let's just get ourselves a basic wash zone over here just so people can wash themselves, but we do need to think about building some more baths. And where do we want to do that? Well, why don't we have a little bit of a bigger bathroom over in this area? That'd probably be nicer. We can put a nice little thing here. How are we going to do this? I mean, I guess maybe we just say, you know what, actually, you're just going to have to go to the toilet. We'll build you up the little thing. You'll just have to have a bath just out in the open. I think that's how it has to go. For this is a log wall, so we'll make sure to build this out of logs. And then we'll get a little curtain in here. There we go. That should also help us when it comes to people pooping. Because obviously we've got the toilet there, we've got the toilet there. Gonna have another toilet here. I'm gonna have another toilet down here. So, you know, people here do have to share a toilet, which is a little bit disappointing, I suppose, but you know, you deal with what you have. This is what we have at the time. I really would prefer, and I might actually use the priority, I really want to get this barn finished, because I want to make sure that our animals don't get too cold during the winter. I'm going to say, you know what guys, I understand that you're busy doing other things, but please, let's actually get this done. We have been kicking about for quite some time waiting for this to get done, so yeah, just get to it a little bit, would you? Thank you very much. That's done. Yeah, that task list massively shooting up again, but that's okay. We'll deal with that soon. Got another traveller coming. Old Patrick. Given the bed situation, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave as well. We don't really need the money. We're doing okay for it. What we do need to consider is the fact that we're having a little bit of a bed issue. Although that should be a little bit alleviated now that we have this other double, but people will be sleeping outside. They probably won't be too happy about that. So yes, let's make sure that we get these places done. I'm not even so worried about sort of the animal area, to be perfectly honest. I think I'd rather just, yeah, if we get this done, then we can start working on other people's, you know, accommodation, etc. Now, how are we doing for nails? Currently we have 21. Right, that should mean that we get a little toilet. That's good. So we've actually got a toilet in here, which is great. Does mean that people can come in. Hugh, that's a bit disgusting, my man. Yeah, just having a bath as well. All right. Just been invited into this family and then you just expose yourself in front of one of the ladies. Not sure biggest fan are you. But then again, you are very good at mining, so who knows? Maybe we'll forgive you. You have seemed to actually grab a proper bed, which is good. Now, the big question was what we're going to do when these babies start to grow up. I almost think we need to start getting rid of some folk. Christian, you do alright, but you're mostly just there for cleaning. I'm wondering actually when she goes up, we could just marry her off, because we're going to have a bunch of people here. We already have quite a lot of people. Which isn't like the worst thing ever, to be perfectly honest, but make sure we get ourselves some linen hanks. But we got to think about our food supplies, we got to think about just generally having quite a lot of people here, means we got to worry about a lot of other things. Obviously more hands means less work, but when there's all these people, sometimes getting rid of some of them could be an idea. We'll have a wee think about it. It means we have to like get more clothes for everybody, we have to make sure everybody's got enough stuff for their needs sorted out. Plus, it's a really good way of actually getting reputation with clans if you marry off your kids to them. So, something to think about. We do have that bathtub done. I wonder if we actually just build another bathtub over here. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's going to take us a couple of nails. We've got another water dipper there. We've got a water dipper there. Yeah, these are looking quite good actually as little places to sleep go. Little rooms, effectively. Somebody's house. Suppose it's a little bit less than a house. Ah, excellent. So we can make some linen cloth now. So let's make some linen cloth. There we go. Perfect. We can also make some additional instruments. So obviously we need to make a bagpipe. And we need to make a harp. And people can always play them when they're playing around. Let's actually make sure we have 2 straw dolls, because we do have quite a few kids running about just now. Got some job seekers coming in. How do you do? Jean, you're very good at hunting actually. Quite nice. Ah, there we go. We've got our cheese press, got linen bottoms, linen coif, and our shirt. So we could start making them. They have the advantage in that, although they're not very warm, they do improve your mood because they're very breezy and very nice to wear. As I've said previously, I've started wearing linen clothes this year. I'm not going back. They're very, very nice. We haven't got any butter at the moment, but that should hopefully change when we start to make some more milk. Let's actually sell a bunch of these branches because we have an absolute boatload of them. We don't need this many. We don't have as many logs as I'd maybe like, but you know what, we'll make do. Now, the most important thing is that we got these branches sold. We could buy some dry peat bricks. We are going to need them. You know what? Yep, we'll do that. We'll tell you to go. That is telling me that we also need to tell people to go out and to grab some more peat when they get a second. Now, we do also have this cheese press, which I don't think we'll be able to fit in here, unfortunately. This area here is getting a little bit crowded, shall we say. Can we move this dishwasher over here? No, we can't. That is a big shame. Okay, we'll have to have a little think about this area because I would quite like to be able to make some cheese. But we'll just have to see how we go. That is a lot of berries. We could make an absolute ton of dried berries from this. I mean, and I mean an absolute ton. It doesn't cost us that much. I think we just go for that. Yeah, I actually think that looks quite good. Alright, on you go. As for the workers, yeah, you're off. Good stuff. I was about to say, we should probably get them to go. But, there we go. Got our bagpipes done, got our harp done, get our dolls made. When it comes to sort of linen clothes, we'll make 6 of them. 6 apiece. We don't need to worry about the sackcloth stuff anymore. So we'll probably also get rid of them. We make 6 apiece of that, then let's get people stuff done. Also make another plaid as well. Could start making some decorative hides. That's always a possibility too. Yeah, we've got our fur hats, we've got our wool hats. We could probably get rid of the fur stuff actually now that we've got the woolen stuff, because the wool stuff is... it's not quite as good as the fur, but it doesn't come with a malice to the person's happiness. And the leather tunic's pretty nice as well. Not quite as warm as a fur tunic, but doesn't come with a mood. And the mood stuff does get pretty bad as things go on. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Working away. That's the main thing. That's why we've got who's doing clothing just now? Catherine and David. They're both working away. Having to just do all the stuff there when it comes to clothes. There's not actually that much work, but there's constant work. Whereas there is a lot of hauling activities that need to be done. Potentially we need to think about having somebody else on hauling duties, but we will have to see. Agnes has turned... well, I thought she would look pretty old there, but no, she's just got a wee hat on. Does look like she's got grey hair. I was very confused there. I didn't think she came that old. Now, Catty are just wandering about with their linen stuff on. Very comfy, baby. Ah, here we go. Our pigs are born. Fantastic. Looks like we've got maybe one male and then 2 female baby piglets. Great. That's good. That means that we'll be able to slaughter them up for meat. Might want to actually build ourselves a couple more stuff for farming over here. And by that I mean let's get ourselves a couple more animal beds. We can just absolutely fill this barn up. There can be so many animals in here at once, which is great because we do actually have quite a lot of animals at this point. There you are, Mr. Fox, or Mrs. Fox, my apologies. Either way, you're donezo. Looks like you've been hunting bunnies around here. Quite interesting how the grass seems to have regrown. This entire area over here is quite bare. Surprisingly so. Hugh at least is off and he's doing his stuff. We might, given that there's a bunch of bunnies over here. Where is your nest? It's over here. I wonder if we maybe want to actually say, hey, let's put a couple of snares over here and see what we can grab. Who knows? We might get lucky. We might be able to grab somebody. There's another little fox over here. Todd the Fox. Huh. There you go. Named Fox. Hopefully Todd hasn't been getting around too much. Now, you rabbits, where you go? Seems like you're going over here, or is your hole? There's your hole. Okay. Again, let's maybe get a couple of snares. We'll put them over there. We can get some rabbit meat. Rabbit meat's always nice. You can certainly do worse. Wondering where we want to put the bridge. I think I almost want 2 bridges over here. Maybe we'll just kind of put them down. We could build them out of cobblestone. And I would kind of go with the sort of village's rustic aesthetic. Yes, I think putting it there. And probably there. Yeah, that looks quite nice to me. Now, this stag needs to be hunted. There's 2 of them, so it doesn't matter too much. This is not the older one, but it is the one that we have decided must go. As for people staying tonight, we've got Nicola and David. I think, how are we doing in terms of the beds? Somebody's going to be sleeping outside. I think we have to keep telling these people to leave just for the moment. It's summer, you can sleep outside. I'm not feeling too bad. Again, you guys do that. Just we haven't really completed any of this place here when it comes to sleeping in there. I think, yeah, we just kind of have to tell people to go away for the moment. Apologies if you can hear any of that. I think the cat's having a little bit of jump around. You know how cats are. She seems to almost be a routine visitor when it comes to these videos now, so I do apologise for that. She's obviously just getting more bold. Oh, what are you? You're just a nice little white bunny? Yeah. Oh, and we got you. Her bunny. Oh, I do feel quite bad actually, because I saw those little baby bunnies there. Obviously they got spooked and then caught by the snares are coming back. Oh well, these things happen. I'm sure those little bunnies will be fine. We'll not think about it. Summer 9, coming to the end of summer, coming to the end of the warm times, the growing times. I think we're doing okay when it comes for hay. I think we probably do... I wonder how we're doing for hay seed. Yeah, we're doing alright for hay seed. We're doing okay for flax seed. We're not doing very good for oat grains. Yeah, I was having this issue before, wasn't I? There's not really anywhere I can see that really has any oat. Anyway, there's a lot of places to grab more hay, but there's not really anywhere obvious that's got any oat sheaths that I can harvest, which is a little bit of a shame. No, it's really not looking like it. So we're probably going to have to try and trade for some. Hopefully we'll not use up all our oat grains before the year is done. But we'll just have to see how things go with that. As far as our finances go, things looking okay. Hugh, you're feeling pretty good, actually, yeah. You're very well satisfied, you're in a decent mood, everyone's quite happy about how things are going. How many people we've got now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. Wow, we need more clothes than I actually thought we did. So we'll probably get to work on that. And let's actually say, you know what, while we've got these 2 lovely people working away, let's make sure that we're going to have... We'll just go all the way up to 15. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Better to have too many than too few when it comes to keeping people warm. So when it comes to the leather one, you know what, we'll actually just say, you know what, sack off the leather one. Okay, we'll make the wool tunic. It's warmer, especially now. Then again, the leather one is useful to have during the more summer months. At least until we can get some more linen ones. Now, as for this wool shirt, yes, we want to make sure that we have 15 of them. And we've got the leather bottoms, which currently are the warmest ones that we can make for downstairs, so we'll make 15 of them as well. Perfect. And we've even got a bunch of wool cloaks. And we've got some more pigs. Fantastic. So we're going to have to definitely slaughter some of these pigs, but they're alright for now. They can graze on up and feast on what they can at the moment. This is a lot of animals now. This animal tab getting more and more dangerous to look at every time. But think of all the fertilizer we're making, and we should actually be making an absolute boatload of it. I think we're having a big problem with the amount of wood ash that we have. Which, yes, makes sense. We probably want to actually build another charcoal kiln just so people can do some more stuff. Let's do that. Build that there. And that should work quite nicely. How are we doing for straw? We're actually surprisingly low on straw. I might actually have to tell people to go out and actually start threshing, because the last thing I want is to be running out of straw now. Running out of straw is not good. Straw is needed. Straw is life. guess the main thing is we've got plenty of hay. We've got plenty of seed is the main thing. For basic stuff, we can use that for growing things. We seem to have plenty of hay. Yeah, 800 hay. Really not that bad. We do, it seems, need to make some more chamber pots. Let us queue them up. We'll say queue another 5 chamber pots up. And that should be good. Obviously, with our increased number of toilets, people are going, hey, well, we're actually using the toilets a wee bit more. I wonder if we're having an issue where, yeah, it seems like our compost bin, because we're out of the wood ash, it's meaning that we're not actually getting these full chamber pots sorted out. We do have a lot of fertilizer. Probably try and sell that when we get a chance. The time for growing is sadly slightly past. We got a few crops coming out of here, but honestly not as many as I'd kind of hoped we would. In fact, we never even really got this growing area completely done. Next year it'll be more complete, and we'll hopefully be able to do a little bit more with it. At least we managed to get some things grown. I'm quite happy with berry bushes. The berry bushes have all managed to grow. And we've at least got one harvest out of them, which is good. How are we doing over here? We've got some more dry hide. We probably actually want to build ourselves just a little bit of a roof here. Yeah, let's just build just a little bit of a roof so we're covering this bit here. We'll actually put that high priority because I don't want us to lose any more of that stuff. Because that would not be nice. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we're doing all right. Probably actually want to bring this out a little bit more. Angus, we're going to have to ask you to leave as well. We're not quite ready to go. We're getting our wee bridges done. Looking quite nice, actually. And we'll make sure as well we get these gravel paths done too. And then once we have these bridges done, that'll mean that we're able to cross over this little bit of a river without having to slow down quite as much as we were previously. Plus they look quite nice. As it comes for over here. Oh, let's double check our peat stockpiles soon enough. Hugh, what do you want to chat about? Oh, you're just having a talk, socialize. You're not actually want to talk with us. I thought that was a new thing there. Yeah, we're kind of low on our peat, it must be said. I don't like how much stuff is out here in the rain. We need to build ourselves some more storage. So let's do things that aren't temperature critical here. So we've got our seeds that we can put in here. We don't want to worry about that. We could build ourselves a plank stack. Yeah, why don't we build that out over there? And we'll bundle up our straws. Kind of anything that generally we just don't really need to worry about. Probably put some clothes in here as well, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, if we put a wee wardrobe there, I think that'd be quite nice. And although I'd much prefer to have the textile shelf in here, we don't really have the space. I could put one in here. Additionally, what else we could put? We could put some tool racks. We could put some bins in here. Ash bin, a bark bin. Yeah, looking pretty good, actually. Ourselves a wee masonry place. I don't think that's that bad. Last day of summer. How's the temperature looking? We're holding it around about 16 degrees. Not too bad. Could certainly be worse. Now, the big major thing is we've got a whole bunch of logs. Are we need to make any planks? We're making a little bit. And we've got a new baby chicken. More chooks. That's a good little male chook as well. And with that, that is this little barn area done. Now, this should be good enough to keep everybody warm. Now, the main thing that's kind of worrying me at this point are these tile peat stoves. We only have the one working. This room should hopefully be... It's quite small, so people's body heat will probably warm up to at least livable, if not pleasant. But we'll just have to see how we do. Main thing is we're just getting things done, people working away, the cows going about. Let's have a wee look-see here. So we've got Alan, your job seeker. I don't think we're really in the need for more people, to be perfectly honest. Marjorie, you are pretty good at making clothes. We already got a few of them. I don't think we need that. Lawrence, what you got for us? We got a whole bunch of straw. We harvest a whole bunch from those reeds, so we don't need any of that. I will buy more hay and I'll buy more flax. You've no question of that. I'm going to sell a whole bunch of fertilizer. We have far too much just kicking about at the moment. There's no need for us to have that much. We could sell more planks. We are making them. We've got plenty of logs. Yeah, you know what? Even though we're building a whole bunch of things, I think selling the planks is fine because we're making the planks. It again gets us more bark as well that we can use. Good stuff. There we go. Made some decent money off of that. What's everybody else going? Simone, get some more iron ore off you. I'll never say no to iron ore. That's always the rule. Could sell you a bunch of oat flour. That's probably where all our oat seeds are going. That's true. That's true. Well, more of a reason to make sure that they do not spoil them. Yeah, and you know what? We will buy off of you some of that dried peat. I think we should. Don't think we need to worry about dogs, so we'll ask you to leave. Yeah, things overall looking pretty good. Jane, how are you looking? We could buy some piglet, a male piglet, another sow. I don't think we need to. Yeah, do we want to sell anything to you? We could sell more planks. We do have lots of flax seeds. Hello, little Ember. You've come up, have you? Come up to say hello. Yes, we'll just get you to go. And then we've got Bessie. Oh, and she's come here with all the peat in the world. That's actually fantastic. That was one thing we were really kind of missing, was some more dried peat. Now, does she want anything in particular? She would buy... we could sell off this. To be fair, we need another male rooster. Yeah, I think we just asked you to leave. We're doing alright for money. We're coming into winter. We've still got 7... Well, I say we're coming into winter. We aren't even in autumn yet. So we've still got a whole of autumn. Plenty of mushrooms to be picked. We should probably actually gather up these berries just while they're here before it goes out of the growing season. We might as well. Get some of these wild berries up. We can start drying them out and then using them for sustenance. Yeah, these little stone bridges looking quite nice. Plenty of berries getting picked. Should boost up the amount of food that we have. And overall, I think things are going quite well. We've managed to actually get the barn done. We're getting processed on this house over here. We're probably just waiting for some more nails. We're managing to get this area done. I would quite like... Can we just get this straw curtain done quickly, as well as this wooden window? We do need to build some more things out of twine. And there's a little pussycat trying to go in front. Again. She always, for whatever reason, she loves whenever I'm doing Clanfolk. I can't describe what it is. She usually just pairs me no time of day at all. But as soon as I start doing anything with Clanfolk, I think she likes all the little people running around. That's the thing. She likes to look at them and wants to probably have a swipe at them knowing her. But yeah, hopefully she doesn't do that. That would be best. How is our number of... We actually have a whole bunch of iron ingots. I wonder if we actually say, hey, let's get some more nails. Let's get some more nails. Let's get ourselves some actual proper iron tools as well. I like the sound of that. Make sure that we've got at least one of all of the iron stuff. Looking good to me. There we go. So yeah, we've actually managed to get quite a lot done by getting almost our linen stuff done, as we can see from all our guys wearing their lovely new hats. We've got our linen stuff done. We managed to get that done. We've got our little storage area here getting set up. We'll kind of expand this out and make sure that we're using more of that as well. We've got plenty of planks that we're making, so we're getting up this area over here. It's going to take a little bit of time. We did sell off a bunch of planks that we were using for building, and we do need for building other things, but we'll get there. I'm not too worried about that. The main thing is we're still kind of progressing and we're still going on. We've got a bunch of like... There we go, there's a queen. Is that our other little tomcat? Yeah, he is. They're both just chilling down here. That's good. I haven't seen as many rats running around, which is good. It's the whole reason we got you. And we got a little baby goat as well. So we got our wee kid over here. Another girl. Good stuff. Another girl. Another wee nanny goat. And we're looking over here. We're going to need more cobblestone. A lot of tasks to be done. We're getting through the tasks, but every day there's still more tasks to do. Coming out of summer, so there should be less stuff to do with tending any of these crops and that. We've got our iron ore pile is full. What a fantastic place to be in. yeah, we can really start to work on getting some better tools. With better tools, they'll last longer, things will get done faster. Overall, things will keep improving. I think we're in a pretty stable position, even with 11 people staying with us at the moment. We still got 8 days of food. So, you know what? I will take it. I will take it. I do feel a little bit bad for whoever has to sleep outside here. That is a little bit of a not great position to be in. One thing I will say is, you know what? We do actually need to want to get this straw curtain done as soon as possible, if preferable, because we want to make sure that people aren't seeing other people going for a poo. That would be nice. What are we doing over here? Yep, we're making up some more dried berries. Good stuff. In our tiled peat stoves. Getting some good dried berries. That's going to keep our food going. And we'll do the same for the mushrooms. Kind of come autumn, we'll just start harvesting a whole boat of mushrooms. We'll dry them up. We'll get our meat together. We'll dry up the meat. I wonder if we could just harvest all of this hay. Is any of it fully grown? None of that's fully grown. What about over here? This stuff is fully grown. We could actually just say, hey, you know what? This is far enough away from the animals, they're not really eating it. And this stuff is just on the edge of the growing area here. Big old forest area down here too that we could come in and we could start chopping down some trees. I think we're doing decent for logs at the moment. 38, we could do some more. So why don't we actually say, hey guys, let's go here. Let's just start clearing some of these trees, some of these closer trees down to here. Clear them out. We can even start doing that across the water as well. That'd be quite nice actually if we expand out over here. It's not that much area for building, but a lot of thistle. Gives us more access to kind of the beavers as well. We can have a wee think about it. But that might be for another episode. God, what a action-packed episode we had. We beat off those guys. Okay, let me rephrase. We managed to fight off those guys. Managed to get them sorted out. Show them who's boss. Let us kept Agnes and little Katir. They're still with us even to this day. And you know what? It's actually really helpful. Having another worker here for 0 wages a day. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And with that, we're in the first day of autumn. Alright, I think with that, we'll call this episode to a close. So just want to say thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you're still enjoying Clanfolk. I know I am. I think we'll probably keep going for at least until the end of this year. Maybe the end of year 3. We'll kind of see how we're doing. Basically depends on how difficult this winter is. I might try and think of restarting this if people are wanting to see it with maybe a bit more harsher settings. I wasn't sure how harsh our current clan setup was, but we'll probably do something a bit harder. We're kind of getting towards what I'd say is the end game. We've unlocked a lot of the ideas and such. But no, it's still going quite well. We've got plenty of animals. We'll have to sort them out when we get a second. But yeah, just want to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to all the Burger Band for supporting the channel and myself. It's been very much appreciated. You can support the channel as well if you would like to, but either through YouTube, Patreon, or through a little donation through Coffee. Everything and any help is of course appreciated, but nothing's more appreciated than you guys watching these videos. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.